Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me check my sounds. Bomb, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's popping? What's popping? Yo, Phil, what's good, man? You are not on code. Mother nigga, fuck your code, nigga. John Power, my guy in the building. John Power in the building. What's up, man? Salute, bro. Combat Sports, salute, bro. Man, all is well, man. Yo, listen, I feel like I've been kind of missing some really good boxing. Like, it was a couple fights that I saw this weekend. But I'm missing the real big fights, man. Come on, man. I feel like I ain't seen no real, you know what I mean? The real fights. I've been waiting on them. The bomb is back. The bomb is back. Yo, Cyrus, what's popping, man? Salute, bro. What's good? Ghetto Fab. What up? What up? Oh shit, OG Vic in the building. OG Vic. Lil Zudi, what's popping? Did you watch Jordan White versus Renee Gillian on Friday? Yes, I did see that fight. I did see that fight. Renee was putting a whooping on that boy. I ain't gonna lie. Hold up, let me drop my goddamn bomb. Renee was putting a whooping on that boy. That was the first time I saw Jordan White. And you know, he had the yellow shorts on and his whole crowd was wearing yellow. I thought that was good marketing. Everybody that was there to support him wore yellow. But he got his ass whooped, bro. He got his ass whooped, bro. But I really want to talk about the Sugar Nunez fight yesterday. Sugar Nunez fought yesterday, Sherwin, man. I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, man. Highly favored. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy, man. Yo, what's up, bro? What's popping? Oh yeah, Cyrus, Sugar Nunez. Sugar Nunez had a good fight yesterday. I watched the Sugar Nunez fight yesterday, and I'll tell you the truth, man. A lot of people been saying that Sugar Nunez is the boogeyman. They've been saying that everybody at 130 is ducking Sugar Nunez. What I saw yesterday, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, he looked like he's all right. He's all right. But he don't look like no boogeyman to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Diaz, Christopher Diaz, good fighter. I've been watching him for a while. He fought Navarrete. I remember he fought Shakur Stevenson. He's got some power. He's got some pop. He's got some experience. I thought he did very well against Sugar Nunez. And he stood in that pocket. He stood in that pocket. You know, they say, like, if you're going to fight Sugar Nunez, you got to move your feet. You can't stand it. His power is so crazy. I mean, his power looked good, but it's like, but hey, Diaz was standing in that pocket, y'all. I'm just saying. He's standing in that pocket like, yo, what's up? I thought that was a good fight. I definitely thought Sugar Nunez won, but some of it was 2 knockdowns. You know, I don't know if it was the 5th or 6th round. It was like the mid rounds. There was 2 knockdowns. I don't know if I was getting jiggy with them knockdowns, man. Did y'all see that Sugar Nunez fight? Did y'all see it, Sugar Nunez? I'm going to keep it real. I think Ray Ford is beating Sugar Nunez. Keeping it stacked. I think Ray Ford would beat Sugar Nunez. Oh, Pro Box? Yeah, I saw the Pro Box too. I saw the Pro Box. I was kind of in and out though, but I saw the kid Ben Johnson. Y'all familiar with him? Ben Johnson? That kid looking like something. Ben Johnson. Yo, Legacy, salute, bro. Yeah, the Ben Johnson kid is looking like he all right. Like he impressed me. I believe Lamont Roach's dad is his trainer. That's the first time I really seen him, but he got power. He was using his IQ. He got a good jab. I'm paying attention to that kid, Ben Johnson. Have y'all heard of him? Bro, I already answered this last live, my G. You a week late, bro. You can watch last week's live. We went over all of that, bro. I'm not answering that again. The zone looking like BLK Prime today. We almost did. September 13th. We almost did. Crawford versus Canelo. I don't know, bruh. I don't know, bruh. Crawford versus Canelo. Everybody, you know what? I saw a picture on Instagram that came up yesterday of Terrence Crawford. And they was saying like he looked out of shape. They was like, yo, one picture he looked crazy in shape and one picture he out of shape. What's going on? That's an old picture, man. Terrence Crawford is in very good shape. Not gonna lie, Naj, might have to move these. Y'all think we got to move the times because football's back on? Salute my boy Lulu in the building. My boy Lulu in the building. Salute. Do y'all think we're gonna have to move the time since football's back on? What y'all think? What y'all think? All right, let's go through this real quick. Let's get to this real quick because I want to get some I know it's football day, you know what I'm saying? I don't really watch football, keep it a stack, you know what I mean? I'm a basketball nigga and a boxing. That's it. I don't really watch football. But for the rest of y'all that do, I'm willing to move the day and the times to make sure we accommodating everybody. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's talk about this real quick. Floyd Money Mayweather is back doing exhibitions against Mike Tyson. I don't know, bruh. This is the era of the exhibitions, y'all. We're here. We in the era of the exhibitions. Is it a good or a bad thing? I don't know. But I want to know what y'all think. Are y'all feeling the Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson? Y'all feeling it? Era of the bank robberies. I ain't mad at you, bruh. Trash. Bad. You know what? The thing is, I'm not really mad at exhibitions when we get in the real fights that we need to get. When we get in the real fights, like the fights that's for boxing fans, the boxing public, the real fights, I'm not mad at it. My boy Greg Hackett in the building. Salute, G. Naj, come on, Naj. Salute, Greg Hackett in the building. When we're getting the real fights, I'm not mad at exhibitions. What I don't like is when the fights that's supposed to happen from the real fighters today, and we not getting those, and we getting exhibitions in the meantime. In between time. I want the real fight. If y'all gonna do exhibitions, y'all gotta also give us them real fights. Because it's definitely a bank robbery. I can't lie. It's definitely a bank robbery, man. And it's one of those things that the casuals just pay attention to the name. The casuals just like, oh shit, Floyd, Mike Tyson. We gotta watch this. And I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. Mike didn't look good against Jake Paul. He didn't look good. Uncle Mike. Come on, that's Mike from New York, from Brooklyn. That's Mike. But Mike knees looking like, man, CDL knees, bruh. CDL knees, Mike. It's just not, well, it's not the Mike that we know. And again, I mean, yes, he's 60, but it's goddamn. Come on, Mike. Fighting Floyd Money Mayweather? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. John Parham, I got my eye on you. Hey, yo, bro. What? Hey, yo. I got the tablet, the TV, laptop, and phone. Go, Lulu, salute, man. I know, man. All my football fans in here still, man. Salute. I appreciate y'all. Red Zone, Giants, Jets, and Cigar Talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mike gotta sit on the side, bro. Miss JoJo, salute. Miss JoJo. If Mike 50, his knees by 85. Yeah, bro. Mike knees is CDL knees. I don't want to disrespect the legends. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson's a legend. I grew up watching Mike Tyson, bro. I grew up watching Mike. But I don't want to see old Mike. I don't. When he's moving slow and his knees is just hurting and I don't want to see that. Now, Floyd is Floyd at the space right now that he could beat Mike Tyson? Yeah, probably so. Probably so, man. I think Floyd could beat Mike Tyson right now, bro. Floyd, I watched his last exhibition and he still looked good. I mean, he don't look like old Floyd, but he still looked like he could, you know what I'm saying? Floyd out here robbing the bank, man. Mike biting his gloves. I don't want to see it. I'm thinking from Dana White's view. Yeah, bruh. I don't know, man. Mike just lost to Jake Paul, man. That's Jake Paul, man. Mike Tyson lost to Jake Paul. And now he's going to fight Floyd Money Mayweather? Lou Dart, the truth. Who? I don't know who the... Man, y'all talking football in here, man. I don't know nothing about no football, man. I don't say nothing, but you know what I mean? I like Mike Tyson. He's one of the best, but I believe Mayweather has the upper win on Mike Tyson. I believe you, Sherwin. I believe that too. Salute, Sherwin. I believe that Mike is over for Mike, man. It's over for Mike, man. Not in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, D1 in the building. Salute, D1. Salute. Definitely, he will put a whooping on him too. Floyd not gonna do what Jake did after all the disrespect from Mike over the years. Yeah, Mike be wilding on Floyd. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all remember that? Because Mike didn't like Floyd saying he was better than Ali. Mike was like, he's a scared little man. He got to walk around with security, scared little man. I think like Mike be kind of disrespecting Floyd, low key. Actually, high key. Dana put Mike in his video game quick. Pimping ain't easy. Hold on, what video game? Mike is in the UFC? Mike was moving real crazy in that last one. Yeah, bruh. Dana White was telling him not to do this, man. If he needs money, he'd give him a job. But Mike wants the $50 million. Oh, my God. Mike not going to be happy till he in the hospital, man. I don't want that for Mike, man. And if Mike wins, I'm cashing out my 401k. Damn. I can't see it. Naji got a serious chin strap, but not knowing football is crazy. Yo, John Parham, man. Come on, man. I watch boxing and basketball, man. You hit that like button, y'all. All right. Y'all know we here every Sunday, man. I know it's football season, so we might have to switch the day. But let's get to it. Let's get up here, man. I ain't got no special guests today. I just want to hear some opinions. I just want to talk to y'all real quick before I let everybody get to their good Sunday. Let me know what you think, man. Mike Tyson versus Floyd Money Mayweather. I want to know what you think. Are y'all feeling it? Is it nasty work? Or are y'all feeling it, man? Naji look like Abe Lincoln from New. Nigga said I got the Abe Lincoln. I know, man. My barber moved, bro. So I gotta find a new barber, bro. My barber, man. Nigga said I got the Abe Lincoln piece. I ain't gonna lie to you. Greg, that's hilarious. Abe Lincoln is nasty work. Yo, Greg, Abe Lincoln is nasty work. All right. My bad. I'm eating a little snack bar. All right. Let's get to it. Let me drop the link. I want to hear Floyd versus Tyson. That's what I want to hear. Or, matter of fact, also Canelo Crawford. We're talking Floyd Tyson and Canelo Crawford. Link is now in the chat. Yeah, my bad. I got the snack bar, y'all. My bad. I was a little hungry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this snack bar busting, bro. What you know about this? This the kind snack bars, nigga. This ain't even no promo, nigga. This ain't even no promo. This is me. I fuck with the snack bars, bruh. That ain't even no promo or nothing. I legit like the snack bars, bruh. Naji beard oil canceled at all the local Walgreens. Nigga, Greg said I look like Abe Lincoln. That's crazy work. All right. Yo, link is in the chat. I'm going to bring people up, man. Let me hear what y'all got to say, man. Let me hear what y'all got to say. Mike Tyson. Do you know how to pin the link to the top of the chat? Nah, JoJo, how I do that? I don't know how to do it. Let me see. Nah, I'm not sure. I got to learn how to do it. All right, let me bring up some people, man. Let me bring up OG Vic real quick. Let me bring up the OG Vic to the stage. OG.
Naji.
What's up, good brother? What's up, OG?
Hey, what's up, big dog?
What's going on, man? Long time no speak, man. How you living, OG?
Hey, you know, I'm just moving around, man. You know, like a vagabond, brother. Hey,
Okay.
Naji. Hey, Naji, let me hit my, hey, look here, let me do this. Let me hit my four corners like Bud did with Madrimoff. Oh, you got me?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
go
now,
ahead, OG. Let me hear. Go ahead.
hey, first off, let me tell you this, Naji. You my guy. You're my guy. Fuck the Haney's. You're my guy, G. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody come at you wrong? I'm going down with you, huh? I'm going down with you, money. You hear me?
Yeah. Okay, OG. I appreciate your support.
No, that's real talk. Ain't nobody going at Naji. Hey, look, let me tell you something. All right, that's corner one. Corner two, Naji. Here's corner two. This code shit. You know what the code is, right?
What's the code? Yeah, what's the code? Tell me about the code.
I'm gonna tell you what the code actually is. Here's what it is, Naji. A box. Now, what's the theory about the box?
What's the box? What's the box? Let me school
me,
man.
The code is the box. Now, I'm asking you, what is the theory about the box?
I don't know. You know? Nah, I don't know.
Think outside the motherfucker. That's what it is. The theory about the box is to think outside the box. Now, listen to this. There is strength in numbers, right? Yeah. And what does Naji do? He interviews. And the more niggas he interviews, the stronger, the firmer, the more successful, the more progressive his interview platform gets, because there's strength in numbers. So when a nigga tells Naji not to interview somebody, all they're doing in all actuality is weakening Naji's work. So fuck that shit about don't interview this nigga, don't interview that nigga, because the idea is to grow and expand. And the strength in numbers, and the more numbers you interview, the better your chances are to strengthen and expand. That's corner 2, dog.
Oh, you cooking, OG? You cooking today?
Okay, now here's corners 3 and 4, and that is Tyson and Floyd, and Bud and Canelo. Let's go with Tyson and Floyd first.
Yeah.
Floyd is a grimy nigga, and Floyd is doing this to hurt Tank, and he's been trying to hurt Tank for years, right? So I'm hoping that my man Mike Tyson knocks Floyd out the ring.
Oh,
so that's the end of that.
Oh, let me ask you this, OG. Let me ask you this. You saying you feel like Floyd is doing this fight to spite Tank? Because
for me, exactly. Any shine to Tank. Look, I'm gonna tell you something real quick if you don't know it, and I don't know it to be a fact, I believe it. The reason that, first of all, everybody, what's on Tank's let's say his what do they call that? Narrative is put there by Floyd. You see, Floyd is the one that kept Tank from Lomachenko. Floyd is the one. Tank didn't say he didn't want to. And matter of fact, Lomachenko never said, I want to fight Tank. He never called him out. He said, I will. But for what? That's all Lomachenko said. But Floyd said out of his own mouth, we can wait on them. Let them wait, Steve. All right. So Floyd kept Tank away from Lomachenko, but he did it on purpose. So that Tank would be carrying that motherfucking narrative around with him that he ducked Lomachenko, right? So then he put him in the ring with what's his name? Pedraza, thinking that he was gonna lose to Pedraza. That's what that's what Tank was talking about when he was saying they were betting against me. He's talking about Floyd.
Yeah,
right?
Tank said that. Yeah, I mean, Tank said he felt like Floyd was setting him up with Pedraza.
And he kicked Floyd right in his motherfucking teeth. So anyway, I'm just talking. All I'm trying to hit on is I'm hoping that Mike Tyson knocks Floyd out or out of the ring. I'm talking about real Mike Tyson kind of power. I hope he catches him. So that goes for that. Now let's go to Bud and Madrimov. This one's gonna be real easy, Naji.
You mean Canelo, Bud and Canelo?
I'm sorry, kid. Well, you know what? That was the answer. Madrimov. There's your answer right there. What is Bud gonna do with Canelo? What he couldn't do with Madrimov? Now let me just explain 2 things about that fight with Madrimov. Go back and watch it. Look for this, because a lot of time things that happen in the ring go over a guy's head, because most guys, especially hardcores, are looking for punches, but they don't notice things like this. Do you know that for the majority of that fight, Madrimov kept Bud in every single corner in that ring? Every corner. And on the ropes, Madrimov controlled the center of the ring throughout that whole fight. And the thing he was hitting Bud with was pot shots. He was freezing Bud in place. He was jumping up and down, bobbing up and down, bouncing up and down, moving from side to side, like tilting, not moving necessarily with his feet, but he was bouncing all over the place. And Bud was frozen. He couldn't throw a punch. He didn't know what to throw. And then when he froze Bud long enough, bam, he hit him in the head with that right. So now, when Bud decided I'm going to turn it up, that was Bud's turn up. That was Bud's turn up.
Hold on, so OG, you think Canelo could do that? What Madrimov did? You think Canelo could?
No. All he's got to do is just take a page from the Madrimov technique, which is cut off the ring. By the way, Madrimov did a damn good job of cutting off the ring on Bud, even beyond that, like I just said, about pushing Bud back in them corners and up against them ropes through that whole fight, just by bobbing and weaving and moving and because Bud can only fight when he's punching. When he's not punching, he's got to get out the damn way because he don't know what's coming, that kind of thing, right? So that's how Majimov froze him. But what I'm saying is, Majimov did a better job of pushing Bud into the zones he wanted him in than Boots. This is a funny analogy, but then Boots did cutting off the ring. But you can see how easy it is to cut the ring off and keep a nigga in the corner. All you got to do is look at that Majimov fight with Bud. Right? So what I'm saying, when you ask me about Canelo, what I'm saying is Canelo needs to take that page out of Majimov's book. Slide. You don't have to move around, jump around, do all that. Just slide. Keep a little distance and slide to your right or to your left.
Who you got winning that one, OG? Who you got winning, Canelo or Crawford? Who you think is going to win?
Well, look, okay. You cannot take the Bivol. Bud cannot take the Bivol power. He can take the Bivol volume punching. He can take the Bivol kind of movement in boxing, but he can't take that Bivol power. And he can put all the muscles he wants on. But Canelo will punch on them damn muscles, and them muscles will start stiffening up, and Bud won't be able to use those muscles to propel or you know, let off that speed and the power, right? But you can't put on muscle, and that alone is going to be power. The muscle itself is not the power. Now, let me tell you something else. They say, no, Bud's going to get him with his veracity, his attitude. Bud doesn't want to lose. But again, he didn't get Majimov out that motherfucker, right? And he fought a shitty fight against Majimov. And where was his, whatever you call that, then? So maybe he might have enhanced it or intensified it because he's getting ready to fight what really is a pound for pounder when he wasn't, you know, a lot of times a guy will fight down to his, what do you call it? His, you know, fight level. Yeah, that's right. So it seems like, might be true. I suggest it's not, but it might be that Bud fought down to Majimov because he was like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. But if that's the case, and he said, I don't need to do all of that to get this motherfucker out of here. I'll wait till he tires himself out, till he throws enough punches to get arm weary, and then I'm gonna go kill him. And if you're saying that's what he did, but he never got him out of there, never was able to kill him and get him out of there. So the whole thing, hey, look, and it could be said, Naji, it could be said, it ain't a reach. It could be said that Majimov might have edged Bud out, right? But Bud has got the big.
Come on, OG. Nah, come on, OG. Don't do that.
All I'm saying,
OG in the chat, they saying you've been married 5 times in the chat. Is that true?
You know, fuck the chat and fuck the Hades.
No. Yo, OG, I gotta get to the next caller, man. I appreciate you pulling up, good brother. Thank you for real. Thank you,
much love, money. Much love. I got your back.
All right, talk to you later.
All right.
Yo, OG said, fuck y'all, man. He said, stop talking crazy about him. OG. Yo, Greg, OG on your top, son. Pause. Let me get yo, link is in the chat, man. Come up, y'all. Let me get MMA boxing. MMA boxing. What's popping?
What's up, man? You can hear me?
Yo,
you hear me?
My brother? Loud and clear. I see you with the Canelo hat on. Canelo Alvarez hat on.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna give you my prediction after we talk about the Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. Just because I got the hat on, don't mean that I'm picking Canelo or I'm going for him.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well,
hold on. Let's get to the Mike and Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather first.
All right, man. So this is my honest thoughts. Right when I seen this draw, right when I seen this come out, I said to myself, this is cap. This is not real. This can't be real. You're talking about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson stepping in the ring together in exhibition. This can't be real, bro. This is fake news. And then I see that it's true. And I automatically think to myself, what are we doing? What are we
Yeah.
doing, Mike? I love Mike Tyson, dude. I love him. Don't get me wrong, bro. I
Yeah.
was excited for him heading into the Jake Paul fight, right? I was excited for him. I was like, you know what? I like the way he's looking. He's giving me confidence. He got the dogness back in him, and that's what I like to see. But even at the weigh-in, when he slapped Jake Paul in the face, he's wearing those Versace fucking Speedos, right? But
Yeah.
when he steps into the ring and he starts biting his gloves all those times, man, I just lost all hope. And I said to myself, man, you know what? People were right. People were right. Mike Tyson was just stepping in there to probably get a bag. And maybe if he was even trying, maybe if he was trying, it just it was just a horrible performance, man. His feet were under him. He's looking his age. He's 59 years old. He's gonna turn 60.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. That's
Yeah, man.
crazy,
Yeah.
right?
60 years old, man.
And you seen Floyd Mayweather get into a ring with your boy Logan Paul, who's athletic as how, big as how, probably came into that fight 210 pounds, 220 pounds,
Yeah.
and actually got his feet under him. And I just think to myself, who do you think would win between Logan Paul and Mike Tyson?
Yeah. That's a tough one, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, Logan Paul, I don't say gave Floyd trouble, but Floyd wasn't able to just do what he does, and that's because of the size. Like the size was a lot.
And that's true. And that's true. You know, don't get me wrong. Logan Paul had a little bit of success in that fight, but he's a young, big guy who's athletic as hell. And when you
Yeah.
look at Mike Tyson, I don't even see that happening at all. I don't see Logan Paul the way he was coming at Mike Tyson with 10 punch combinations, boom, 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 like a street fight, basically. I don't even see Mike Tyson being able to do that
Yeah.
because I don't think his feet is under him.
Yeah,
Maybe
actually, I don't think Mike got it no more, man. I don't think Mike got nothing left in him, man.
even at 40, man, even at 45. You know, my stepdad, he's 45 right now, and he used to be a good fighter. But even him, I started noticing a little bit of slowing down. And I just tell myself, at 60, I mean,
You think
come
your
on, dude.
stepdad
I
got
mean,
it right now? You think your stepdad got it right now? If y'all two got into it?
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. What is that phrase that old people always say? I may not be as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. So, you know,
Mm.
you get him mad enough, hey, it's possible any dog can have their day on the streets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but when it comes to the ring, I dab him up. I dab him up. Comes to the ring, I dab him up. Put the gloves on, it's a different story.
Now they saying in the chat, they saying your socks is up to your knees. Is that true?
Nah, I don't rock him like that anymore, my bro. I used to rock him like that, but I don't. I'm a father now. I had a kid, started learning, started
Congrats.
grinding. You know what I mean? But
Salute. Congrats. All right, so talk to me, man. You got the Canelo hat on. You know what I'm saying? But you said that don't necessarily mean you think he's gonna win. Who you got, man? The fight is this upcoming weekend. Who do you
look at
have?
guys.
Canelo Alvarez or Terrence Bud Crawford?
The reason why I got the Canelo hat on, I got his shirt, I got his tequila in the fridge, and the reason is because I just dropped a video undoing an unboxing on some of his things to give my rating on it. So that's the only reason why I got this Canelo hat, all right? I'm
Okay.
picking Terrence Bud Crawford to win this fight. Man, let me tell you, bro. I've been watching Canelo since before the Floyd Mayweather days. I actually wanted him to beat Floyd Mayweather in that fight. When he stepped into the ring with Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather schooled him, I was just like, bro, come on, Canelo. You really like promised everything like this. You promised all this to the world and just gave us one of the most horrible performances ever. You know, I didn't like Floyd Mayweather growing up as a young kid until I got
Mm.
smarter and started learning the sport of boxing and realized that he is probably the GOAT, my friends. And
Mm.
you know what I mean? But with Canelo, man, like I just never really connected with him after that, bro. I never started liking him, never liked him. Don't get me wrong. After that, bro, he was super skilled. When he was fighting Daniel Jacobs and all these guys, he was so skilled. His head movement was phenomenal, ridiculously phenomenal. This guy
Yeah.
was like, when he fought against James Kirkland, dude,
That
it,
was crazy. That was crazy. He went off. James
one of the
Kirkland
what
go
I
off.
still watch that. I still watch that to this day, bro. That's one of the greatest knockouts that I think that ever in the sport. It was beautiful, bro. The way he was feigning, the way he was doing all of it. Now, he's a different Canelo now. I've seen over the years, I've seen in the last 6 years, he's got slower feet. His head movement has got slower. And I don't know if it's because at the Eddie Reynoso camp, You remember when Eddie had his dad training with him? You know that
Yeah,
older dude?
yeah,
He was real active, man. He was real in that camp. I remember he was always at the training camps, but slowly it started seeing that Eddie Reynoso was starting to take over the gym and all that. And I started noticing that they were always running the same combos. Canelo's always doing the same combos. They're always hitting the mitts the same way. They're always doing all that. And I started seeing with every single fight, it was just less and less of an impressive performance. Don't get me wrong. When you got, Caleb Plant, beautiful performance. Billy Saunders, beautiful performance, all that. But
yeah,
I just feel like, dude, he's not the same Canelo. I have seen Floyd Mayweather dab him up. I seen Amir Khan put work on Canelo before he got knocked out. I seen
yeah,
Landi put hands on him, right? And even though Canelo, guys, I think anytime that Canelo runs into that Olympic style fighter who actually skillful, I think it gives him trouble. And if Terrence Bud Crawford is 75% of Floyd Mayweather, if he possesses the skills to run around the ring, use his distance, stay at the end of his jab, all that, I
yeah,
think he could beat Canelo. I think he really can. I think Canelo's going to be having to chase him like how he had to chase William Scully, where he wasn't. He was showing that he's lazy. He's showing that, you know what, if there's a guy that's running from me, he's still jabbing at me, whatever, I'm just going to stand there and let the crowd boo him and not try to cut off the ring and do this and that.
You think,
And
you think Canelo was being lazy that he could have cut off the ring on Skull?
yeah, I think so. I think he knew he was gonna win that fight. I think he knew he was gonna fight Terrence Bud Crawford. I think he knows with Turkey, everybody. I think he knew. I think if it was on the line and that fight right there was the Terrence Bud Crawford fight, and he would have been chasing him, just dogging him, making it into like a Marcos Maidana fight. You know what I mean? Just pushing Floyd against the ropes, just not letting him get off, doing whatever you can to make it a dogfight. And I didn't see that. I didn't see that from Canelo. And I think it's because the fire wasn't there. It wasn't that type of fight. And I think with Terrence Bud Crawford, I think Crawford possesses the skills to dab him up. Now the question is Canelo gonna up his game? Is he gonna start cutting off the ring? And is he gonna just relentlessly let those blows go? You know what I mean? And is Terrence gonna be able to take the blows?
That's a good question. Because
I think even if Terrence could block some of the shots and he's catching them, Canelo's one of the most powerful punches there. He could break his arm. By the third round, Terrence Bud's elbow could be broken already.
And you never know. Hit them arms was a strategy. He does that as a strategy. Hit the arms.
He does it. Yep. So Crawford, just stay the hell off the ropes. Use your game, dab him up, duck under, get out of there, and just continue to do that for 12 rounds. He may get dropped one time. He may get hit a couple times. But
yeah,
I think Crawford possesses the skills to do it, man, and become a 3-time undisputed world champion, bro, and pull off one of the greatest wins ever, man. That's all I got to say, Naji. That's all I got to say, my boy.
My boy, thank you for your support, man, and pulling up. Thank you, brother.
For real, man. I love your channel, dude. Shout out to you guys.
All right. Later.
Man. Later.
Nah, that's my guy. Come on, man. Salute, man. All right, yo, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going today. I ain't gonna stay on too long. I know y'all niggas watching football and all that today. Y'all football ass niggas. This is about boxing. This is about the greatest sport in the world. All right, let me bring up my next guest. My boy Kendra in the building. Let me get Kendra up here.
Yeah, man, I might sign with Epic. I might sign with Sony. I'm knocking them out like James Tony. Oh, but
okay. Okay,
what's up, Whitney, though? What's up, Naji?
How you living,
I need a
man?
Cuban while we on Cigar Talk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know how we doing it. How you living, Kendra? You good?
Man, you already see me, man. I'm living. That's all that matters. I'm living, big bro. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. I can't complain. I'm blessed, man. Let's talk about it, Kendra. I know you one of the guys. You got some of the strongest opinions in boxing.
Right.
Let me hear what you got to think. We got Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. They said they're putting on one of the biggest fights. It's an exhibition. How you feel about it? Do you like it or dislike it?
I like it. I got no winner. You know what I'm saying? If Roy and Mike Tyson can get in the ring, if Manny Pacquiao can do them, if Floyd can do them with other opponents, you might as well put it together. If they gonna watch it, put it together, man. Let them make their money, man. I ain't gonna hate on them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it's gonna be a winner. I feel like it should just be a no contest. And You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's a weight difference, you know, and these guys are older, so they're not fighting for no belts or to say they #1 contender to fight for a belt. So, you know what I'm saying? Just let them have fun, you know. But I wanted to talk to you more about that Crawford and Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm
let's
more,
get to it, Kendra. You one of the
you know
real
what I'm
fighters.
saying?
Let's get to it. How you
Yeah,
feeling?
that's what I want to talk to you about, bro. And I want to say to you, man, I got Bomac winning the fight, just like he did in the Errol Spence fight. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's a game plan. What Errol Spence didn't have, what Eddie Reynoso don't have. He don't have the game plan. He don't have what it takes to beat a Terrence Bud Crawford. And we will prove that come September the 14th, the day after the 13th, when Terrence Crawford is now the new 168 undisputed champion. And I say that to say Bomac and his team, they create for 8 weeks on the way to beat you in 12 rounds and on the way to finish you early. And with having that game plan and that game plan being so successful for so many years, it's hard for an individual to go against that. You have to prove it to me. You have to show me before I just say, I believe you will beat Terrence Bud Crawford with the skill set he has and the coaching and the team behind him. It's hard just to go in there and beat him in 36 minutes.
What about the size, Kendra? He's moving up almost, I guess you could kind of say 3 weight classes because he did 54 one time. But what about the size, Kendra? You feel like that's not going to play a factor?
No, because he's naturally bigger than Canelo. When I seen them boys do the face-to-face, he looked to me taller than Canelo. So it's not really a weight difference. Canelo is not even a 168-pounder. If you want me to be honest, he shouldn't have never left 160. And that's why, again, I say he won't fight a Diego Pacheco or Lester Martinez, David Benavidez at 168, Iglesias, because he's not a real 168-pounder. He's not a real 168-pounder, so it's not really a weight difference. You know, Canelo Alvarez has fought at 147. He has fought at 154. He moved up to 168 too, being the smallest one in the division. Everybody he fought was damn near bigger than him. So I'm not trying to hear that. It's going to come down to the game plan. And the game plan is always on Terrence Crawford's side because that is what they do. They don't come in hoping and wishing. They come in to execute. That's the difference.
All right, let me ask you this though, Kendra. Well, first, actually, I got 2 questions. One, the chat is saying that you look like Bernie the boxer, Terrence Crawford's homie.
They always don't say something. The chat never lose. The chat always win.
You know how the chat do.
You know what I'm saying?
They always
Right.
roast everybody. But let me ask you this though. Who do you feel like stands the most to gain as far as legacy? Are we saying like if Crawford wins, his legacy shoots up, obviously? If Canelo wins, does his legacy shoot up? How do you see the legacy part of this thing?
Both. Whoever is the winner exceeds to that next level. So it's not just a clear winner because, again, whoever overcomes this 12 rounds, it doesn't like Terrence Crawford's career elevates higher than Canelo because Canelo is already established and already is at that level peak of his career. So it's not like he's really surpassing Canelo. When you look at the accolades, they both has done a tremendous job for the sport of boxing. And that's from my opinion. So I wouldn't say that, oh, yeah, he beat Canelo. Yeah, that's a great accomplishment. But Canelo has done so much for the sport and has fought so many times. I can't take that away from Canelo either. And again, we always going to bring up he cheated, he did this, he did that. But again, we still got to respect them as an individual and what they have accomplished in this sport of boxing, you know? So I wouldn't say one will have more than the other. I would say if whoever wins, their legacy continues on is what I would say. And whoever loses, their legacy don't stop because there's still fights out there for Canelo and there's still fights out there for Terrence Crawford. And the loser can still draw money because we know how good of skillful boxers they are. Does that make sense, Naji?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, last question. If Terrence Crawford was to win this fight, where does he go from there? Who would you like to see Crawford fight if he is able to be victorious?
I want to see him go down to 160 and fight his old sparring partner or Janabek or Carlos Adames. Him and Carlos Adames went to war in that sparring session that I seen. That's a good fight. Him and Janabek at 160 is a good fight. Do I think he stays at 168? I hope not. I hope not. But that's Terrence Crawford decision. Me personally, my opinion, 160 and become a Don there. And I know it's like you're going backwards, but you should have never went up to 168 anyways. If it was anybody else holding that undisputed belt other than Canelo, I don't see you fighting them. So that's why I say it's okay to drop that down 8 pounds and be a Don at 160, which I know you can hold your own at.
Okay. Now, yo, Kendra, I appreciate you pulling up, man, and showing the channel some love and gracing me with your opinions, brother. Thank you, man.
Be safe, Naji. Love,
all
bro.
Right. Later, bro. All right, let me get G5. Let me get G5 to the stage. What's popping?
What up, Naji?
What's up, good brother? What's up, man? Talk to me, man.
Hey, shit, man. I don't know. What's the topic of the day? We talk about the exhibitions or we talk about the fight next weekend?
We got both. Give me your thoughts, man. We got Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather. Some people saying they like it. Other people saying it's bullshit. What's your
I ain't mad at no black man getting their money, bro. I ain't mad at no brothers getting their money. Get to your bag. We just watched the spectacle with Jake Paul, so I can't get mad at Floyd trying to get in on that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is it something? Do you feel like it's we in the exhibition era now? Like we gonna start to see
for right now, because the American boxing is slow right now. So I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see boxing doing too much of good right now, other than this. After this Canelo Bud, I don't see till November. That card in November is the next good card. So other than those two cards, boxing is kind of slow, if you ask me, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, who do you think wins, Mayweather or Mike Tyson?
Honestly, in the exhibition, who cares? It's not going on nobody's record, is it?
Nah.
Yeah, so I think it'd be a draw on both fights, both exhibitions. Tank and Jake, and then Mike and Floyd.
Okay,
but I want to see Mike throw some real punches at Floyd, because they really got a little bit, a history of disliking each other. So I would like to see, at least a round. At least a round.
It's a little staticky over there between them two, for sure.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Salute, OG Vic. Thank you, brother, for the support. OG Vic. Thank you, man. Salute for the super chat. Let's
Who you pick for next weekend? Who you pick next weekend, Nash?
I gotta ask you first, brother. Talk to me, man.
Come on, man. I'm going Bud, Nash.
You going Bud?
I'm going Bud, man. I got Bud. Win, lose, or draw. I just want to see a good fight. I hope it's not a payday fight. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Bud not going in there to get a retirement check. I'm hoping Bud go in there and do what he said, shop and make people cry. But I don't know Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Canelo might do his thing.
Bud is a really competitive guy, bro. Like, for real, in real life. Like, the times I've been around Bud, he's so competitive at everything. And it just make me feel like I don't think he's going to be a guy that's going to just come in here to lay down or get a check. I think he's really going to try to win, for real. So, man, it's a good one, bro. I don't know. I kind of keep going back and forth. I think maybe Bud by this much. Maybe.
You think the judges will try to jerk Bud?
Possibly.
Because you saw who the judges are, right? The Tim Cheatham and
yeah, possibly.
You know who repping this fight, Nash?
Nah, I don't know who's the ref. I'm not sure.
That's the only thing I had to I was wondering.
Is this, man, can Bud take the shots, bro? That's the thing, is like,
I don't see Bud staying in the pocket long enough to get knocked out or stop. I see him bing, bing, bing. Soon as Canelo go for them telegraphs, piece him up, get up out of there, reset. He gonna try to do the magic off to Canelo, in my opinion, like with the feinting in and out, boom, boom, hit him when he telegraph load up, bing, bing, and we getting up out of there.
I'm saying, like, I feel like Charlo tried to do that, but it was like
Charlo came in there for a paycheck.
But I don't think it was until he started feeling the power. Once he felt the power in round 3 or 4, then he was like, all right, fuck out of here. I'm just gonna try to survive. But that's
what was it? A body shot, right?
He caught him with the left hook that put him down, but I think he caught him with a body shot first that made him be like, oh shit.
It was the left hook, if I'm not mistaken, right? A left body shot, right?
Yeah.
That left hand from Canelo is putting a lot of people down. That's the same left hook he put Berlanga down with.
Oh,
But
salute
if he
Rachel
do
in the
get a,
building. Rachel says she heard
if,
Thomas Taylor is the ref for the fight.
that's the white guy, right?
Thomas Taylor. You see.
Is he a white guy? I'm not familiar with the name, but if that's who I'm thinking of.
Let me see. I'm looking him up right now. Thomas Taylor. Yeah.
That's the white guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he's a fair ref. So at least it won't be none of that, BS from the refing. Only thing
Nah,
I'm
yeah,
worried
he's
about is if it go to decision, they might try to jerk but it could be a draw, possibly. I'm not mad if that happened either, because it won't tarnish anybody's record and everybody still can continue to go on.
now the chat said you look like Dr. Umar's little brother.
Yo, GH, chill out, bro. I know you not talking. Chill out.
All right, hold on. Let me
I
ask you
know
this.
you not talking.
Hold on, let me ask you this.
God.
Where do you think, like, let's say if Bud wins this fight, where does he go from here? Like, is this you should retire, or do you still think he should do more?
He got a few different lanes. He could go to 160. He could stay at 168. He could do the exhibition route. He could go to fight Lara. He could fight Jenna Beck. He could fight Billy. It's a
Damn.
few possibilities. He even go back down to 154 and see what's left for him at 154 if that's what he wants to do. But I can't say. It's the
Yo, G5, you cutting up. G5, you cutting up. Nah, you on robot time.
I'm breaking up. Yo, bro, you can hear me?
Yo.
Nah, I don't think you can hear me. I'm breaking up. You can hear me?
Yo, I hear you now.
I'm on the road right now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the road. I probably was in the dead area.
Last but not least, before I get to my next guest, I got D1 and then Sherwin. Last but not least, if Canelo wins, where do you rank him as far as his legacy is concerned? If Canelo beats Crawford, does that mean
He'll go down.
One of the best fighters to do this?
Yes. Yes, because he beat a higher pound for pound ranker than him right now. Isn't Bud 3 and currently ranked 8, right? So I would give Canelo all the respect. We're not gonna sit here and make excuses. I would give Canelo his respect if he beat Bud. I'm not making no excuses for either fighter, win, lose, or draw. I'm giving both fighters their respect.
Okay. All right, G5, salute, brother. Thank you for pulling up.
Yo, appreciate it, bro.
All right, later. My dog, Rachel Donaire's in the building. Salute to Rachel. Great manager. Her husband is a Hall of Fame fighter. No Nito. Salute to Rachel in the building. Let me get my boy D1 to the stage. D1, what's popping?
What up with you? Nice salute,
Yo,
bro.
D1, the angry white man in the building.
What's popping with you, dog?
Man, everything is everything, brother. How you living?
Right. You know I'm always living good, bro.
Yo, listen, man. I know you the angry white man. Talk to me. Are you angry about Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson?
A little bit, bro. It's like my man got like fucking LMS or something, bro. Like you got all the fucking money, all the legacy in the world. You still gotta rain on these dudes' parade. Like I think it's to shit on Canelo and Crawford. Everybody talking about Tank and Jake. That fight, people underestimate Jake's popularity. The fucking dude built a YouTube channel, a mega fucking empire. He's known by more people on the internet than them guys combined. Like they underestimate this kid severely. But why would he rush the announcement 9 days before the fucking Canelo Crawford fight if it was for Tank and Jake? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, do you think somebody else said that? They said they feel like Floyd is just doing that to spike Tank or like to get at him. You feel like that also?
No doubt, bro. I feel like it's for Bud Crawford, bro. It's because people are starting to put Bud Crawford on the Mount Rushmore of boxing with this fight, which is complete fucking cap. He ain't going on no top 4. He ain't going on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Do you know the fucking guys that came before him? When you stupid Bud Crawford fans get to typing that fuck shit, it tells us how long you've actually paid attention to this fucking sport. Y'all
Hold on,
ain't real boxing fans like
you don't
that.
think if he beats Canelo, he's on the Mount Rushmore?
Nah, hell no, dog. You'd have to go down to 54, smack up Charlo. It's not about how many times you collected these punk ass trinkets. And yeah, it's the 4 belt era. It's a little bit harder to fucking get undisputed. But bro, it's product of circumstance. It's fucking he fought for top rank. Top rank uses those trinkets to promote their fucking fights. It's not really what it's who you beat, who had that belt when you beat them that makes that belt worth something. It's the people you beat. He's in an era where there's not enough guys to beat to be put on no fucking Mount Rushmore of boxing, dog. That shit's crazy talk.
What about the accolades? D1, 2-time undisputed. He might
3-time undisputed,
3 times.
good. That's great. Who did he beat for the 40 undisputed? How many champions did he beat for his 40 undisputed?
Well, he beat everybody at 40.
No,
Because
no,
remember,
no.
it was Julius and Dongo,
One
and
guy.
Victor Postal.
Okay. That ain't shit. That's a top rank fucking drawn up play. They got them guys the belt. They knew Terrence was gonna fucking go after. Like that shit's a drawn up play, bro. It's who you beat in the game. It's whose scalp do you have on your fireplace, bro. It's not that shit ain't what it's cracked up to be. It's cool and it's an accomplishment, and I get, you know what I mean. It's cool. The belts are always gonna mean something in boxing, bro, because they mean something to the 8-year-old in the gym, fucking hitting the bag right now. So they're always gonna have their value. But what makes them uber value, it makes them worth a lot, is who you beat for them belts and how you got them. Like the Errol Spence fucking undisputed 147. That's something that's legit. It's stamped. You know what I mean? It's certified, bro. That's undisputed. He beats Canelo, he gets put into the top 20. No fucking doubt. But if he stays fighting, you seen the Turkey shit telling him not to retire, the whole shit that went viral like the other day, 2 days ago or something like that, where Turkey's telling him, I got a message, don't retire, that shit. If he
Yeah.
doesn't retire and he goes gets Jermell Charlo at 54, because that's the man at 54. Yeah, there's a lot of champions at 54. There's all guys we like, guys I love to see them fight. The top dog at 154 pounds right now is Jermell Charlo. He doesn't retire, goes beats Jermell Charlo. Now we're in a different conversation. Now we can talk about Mount Rushmore and shit. But beating just Canelo, bro, nah. No. I can't do that. And I don't even think he'll beat Canelo. I'm rooting for Bud. I think if anybody can do something like this, it's Terrence Crawford. He counters. His shits are fucking devastating. But to somebody like Canelo that'll eat them shits like Scooby snacks and just keep coming, and it's not the same Canelo that fought no fucking Floyd Mayweather. He fights a complete different style. He's coming to get you. He'll be chasing Bud down all night, bro. Bud's got 38-year-old legs. We gotta fucking put all this shit.
D1? Who you got winning the fight? Crawford or Canelo?
I don't know, bro. When I first started like breaking down the footage and going back and making content on this shit, I was Canelo, no doubt, no questions about it. I gave Terrence Crawford very little chance, but then I started fucking digging in the crates, paying attention, watching what Crawford does well, what Canelo lacks at later in his career. Because if he turns back the hands of time and starts moving his head, waist movement, slipping shots, ripping shit to the body, Crawford stands little chance. It's a big weight disparity. Canelo got them fucking hammers, and it really boils down to this: can you take 6 rounds of Canelo punches off your guard? Can you take 7, 8 rounds of Canelo fucking hammering you? He's gonna punch you in the arm. He's gonna punch you in the neck. He's gonna punch you in the soul. Like it's gonna be all over your shit, bro. Like for real, man. Lulu, you look like a bitch made fucking goofy that won't never click a link, dog. Shut your bitch ass up in that comment section, goof troop.
You know how the comments do? They calling you
Yeah, I
D
know.
Rabbit. They calling you D
I don't give
Rabbit.
a fuck. Call me D got balls. You motherfuckers ain't never clicking the link. You ain't coming up here to talk your shit. You're just typing till you get callous on your punk ass thumbs. Bitches. Fuck out of here.
Okay,
That
the
dumb
angry
shit.
white man is back. All right, lastly,
No
D1,
doubt.
let me ask you this question before we go. How do you feel about the legacy aspect of it from Canelo? If Canelo beats Crawford, because you mentioned the Crawford one, but if Canelo beats Crawford, does this add to his legacy? Is it just like
A
whatever?
little bit. A little bit. Like, See, like for me, I'm a real fucking boxing fan. I just watched Bo Mack say Terrence Crawford should have been here at 68. It was my selfish reasons that made him take advantage of 35, 40, 47, boiling down all that weight. So, like, I know how good of a fighter and explosive counterpuncher Terrence Crawford is. For me, it gives Canelo a little bit, but not as much as Crawford. Crawford's in a win-win. He goes up, he dared to be great. Gets stopped, fucking beat up, whatever. It's fine for Crawford. It's a win-win. He don't have nothing to lose. Canelo got everything to lose. He's got
Yeah.
everything on the fucking table, bro. You get beat up by 147-pound Terrence Crawford, it stains your shit for a minute, bro. Like
Yeah.
real shit, bro. So
Okay.
I don't little legacy for Canelo to real ones like the junkies in the chat that really fucking do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yo, D1,
That's
I appreciate
great.
you pulling up, my brother. Thank you, man.
Salute, nah, appreciate
All
you,
right,
homie.
bro.
One love, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to mod. I gotta mod some people, man. Rachel, my dog. I think the biggest question is the weight. Besides that, it's a stylistic fun matchup. That's the question, Rachel. Is the weight gonna be too much for Bud to handle? We don't know. Let me get Sherwin up here, and then Cyrus. Sherwin, what's popping?
Yo, what up, Naji?
Yo,
How
what's
you?
up, my brother? Man, everything is good, man. How you living?
I'm alright, man.
Yo, listen, man, let's get to it. You know, we got to two topics of the day. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. And then we got I said Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, excuse me, Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. Let's start with that. What a lot of people not fond of the fight. What do you think about it?
I mean, I think is an exciting fight. Is an exciting fight for the sport, but you know, everybody they're doing it for certain reasons. You know, it's an exhibition. It's not a real fight. But
Yeah.
if I would have to choose, I would go more with Mayweather because he has that. He's more skilled. He has the upper advantage. You know what I mean?
What about the
Mike Tyson.
weight though? Mike Tyson's like a heavyweight. Floyd, he's been a welterweight his whole career. Do you think that the weight would make it a tough fight for Floyd?
Mm, no, not so much. I think
Okay.
Floyd would try to overcome that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it, man. The biggest fight. They're saying this the fight of the century happening next week. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Matter of fact, I should say Canelo Alvarez name first. A side. Canelo versus Crawford. Who you got?
Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's like a 50-50. But if I would have to, I'm rooting more for Crawford though.
Oh, you going for Crawford? I do think it's a 50-50 too. I mean, but if you had to put your money on it, Sherwin, if I was like, yo, I'm giving you $1,000, man, put it up. Who you gonna put it on?
Crawford.
Tell me why. Break it down. Is it just because he's your favorite, or do you feel like he has a stylistic advantage?
He has a stylistic advantage. He's more skilled.
Okay. What about I gotta ask you to wait this time though? You know, Crawford's moving up almost 3 weight classes against a guy that throws them bombs. Canelo
I
throws
know.
them bombs, and he got an iron chin. To be honest, Canelo might have the best chin of this generation. To be honest,
Right.
we never seen him. We seen him hurt maybe one time, maybe. So, I mean, do you think that that's gonna have an effect?
Mm, I'm not. I don't know. We just got to wait and see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, listen, last question. If we're talking about the what happens as far as the legacy is concerned, break it down for me. Like, does the legacy change if Bud wins against Canelo or Canelo wins against Bud? Do their legacies grow from this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For Bud, it puts him at a higher pedestal. It puts him right there, the face of boxing. Right? He could go to, he could do anything after that. Go to any weight class he chooses, or he could choose to retire. Canelo has a little bit things that he has a lot to lose here, where he might be put at a different number in the pound for pound rankings.
Yeah,
right?
I mean Canelo
And,
definitely would have to go up in the pound for pound rankings if he beats
Yeah.
Bud. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Sherwin, I appreciate you pulling up, my brother. Thank you for tapping in with me.
All right, you got it.
All right. Salute.
All right.
Let me get Cyrus. Cyrus, what's popping?
What's good, Naji?
Yo, what's up, my brother? How you living, man?
Chilling, just enjoying my Sunday. Man, as far as the topics, so we have Floyd and Mike, and
That's
then
right.
we got Canelo and Crawford, right?
That's right.
So, shit, let's go ahead and start. I think it'll be quicker to tackle the Floyd and Mike thing. So that's either Floyd winning that or it's going to be a draw, right? It's an exhibition, so Floyd ain't got no problem fighting for the money. He going to go in there and have fun. And the only person that's going to change all that, it would have to be Mike. Like, whatever we talked about before, I ain't fucking with it. Like, we agreed on whatever, like, I'm getting there, have to actually fight you, right?
Yeah.
Then it's also kind of like Tank and Jake. Is it an exhibition because it won't be sanctioned or because it can't be sanctioned because of the weight?
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember I was reading something. It's like these sanctioning bodies have like things in they bylaws as far as the ones that actually stick to their bylaws and don't change them, right?
Yeah.
That is just like they will kind of automatically refuse to sanction a fight if the weights are too big. But I didn't see specifically what that is, like whether it's 30 pounds, 40 pounds. It just kind of like
that's a good question. I don't know the exact what's the weight limit to where they consider it they don't sanction. That's a good question.
Yeah. So is it a real fight or is it not? Right. So it's like I was just having this conversation with somebody with like Tank and Jake. Like, is this a real fight or is it not? Is it an exhibition because that's the only way they could get in the ring? That might be the case.
So who so you saying you think Mike got to do something for it to go differently? But what about the weight? Floyd's a small guy. Mike's a bigger guy. You think that'll have any effect?
Right, but he's still the younger guy and the more athletic guy. And we done seen Mike use his feet at this point, right? And if you watch Mike fight, his style is based around his feet, his ability to get low, his agility, his ability to bob and weave and all that, and then come up and deliver a good punch, right? But in his latest fights, we haven't seen that level of athleticism that's needed to do the peekaboo the way he does it.
That's right.
The way he made it famous. So against Floyd, his style is up here, right? As long as he knows what he's doing, he can do that forever, right? So do you think Mike at this age can actually get past Floyd's defense?
Yeah.
Even if he did take it serious.
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he could try, but it might hurt. Bending down like that, like
knees, back hurting, knees hurting.
Yeah. So I got Floyd in that, and there's a good chance of it being a draw. You're like, oh yeah, everybody wins, we all get money, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if it is an exhibition, I don't think they actually announce a winner anyway, which is like kind of lame to me. But
that's lame. Yeah. I mean, I do think they know this ain't really what we want to see, but they're gonna show it to us. At least give us something. Who won the exhibition? Otherwise it's just sparring with no headgear.
Basically, hold on. Let me read this super chat. 619 Cali Factor. Salute, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Walking around weight and fight weight are two different things. Just because Bud walks around big doesn't mean it will translate to 168 pounds. That's a good point. That is a good point. I mean, Cyrus, what you think about that, man? What he just said.
It is a good point, but that's, even though it took longer, that's kind of like what Canelo did. He's still the smaller guy, and he got shorter arms. Just he had more time to build his body up to 168, right? Because, at the end of the day, he started at what, 140, 147?
Yeah, he started at 140, but he fought at 135 also, but I believe he started at 140.
Right. And like Bud started like 130, 135, right? At the very beginning.
Well, I was
right?
saying Bud. I was saying Bud. I mean, I was saying Bud.
Yeah. So if like you really look at it, you're like, yeah, there's a weight difference, but if we're going to the same size, it's like Bud is kind of bigger than him as far as like a frame. Okay, he maybe ain't lift the same amount of weights for the same amount of time. He ain't pop for nothing. Right. So as far as like developing the body, it's like we all talk about like him being like Canelo being stronger and a bigger guy, but it's like range plays a part in this, right? Like, well, when are we going to talk about like the fact that Terrence is a boxer puncher who has a mean finishing ability, who could fight on the outside. He's like one of our greats. And this is a very bad style matchup for Canelo. It's like the biggest question isn't the weight. The only question is the weight for real and the size.
It is. Because if they were the same size, I think we'd all probably be leaning toward Terrence Crawford. But I just think because of the size and because Canelo's been at that weight for a long time and clearly is the heavier puncher, do we know what that looks like, right? Like we've seen Terrence Crawford get hurt against guys who don't punch half as hard as Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think? You don't think the size is going to play a factor here?
The size is going to play a factor, but they're already taking account for that, right? Because it's just like, Terrence doesn't have the size that Canelo has, but also Canelo doesn't have a Bomac in his corner that Terrence has, right?
That's what Kendra said. Very true.
So everything Canelo thinks he's going to do, they already training for it. Like, and we done seen like what happens when a game plan goes exactly how it's supposed to against Spence. He done showed us the light that day. Like nobody thought it was going to go this way. So I feel like why not? And Bomac, seeing that that's part of his work, he's having more confidence going into this. Like he's not doing this alone. Yeah, he's fighting, but it's just like. There's a lot that we're not talking about in the fight. And also, when was the last time somebody actually went to fight Canelo? You got to kill, bro.
I mean, it's hard to just fight the guy. He hits very hard and he counters a lot. So it's like, it's really a tough thing to actually go and just fight Canelo. That's a tough thing to do.
And it's funny that you mentioned the counters because I think I just saw a video today of Terrence with somebody in the corner and they doing work, basically just practicing encounters against the hooks, right?
Yeah.
Like I saw them just like running drills. So like all the things I was thinking about, I eventually like see Bud in there. He doing something working on that or like something adjacent to it. And then they already set the game plan, right? Like these people are not afraid to step to Canelo. When was the last time somebody really stepped to Canelo?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
They done told the world this what they're gonna do. It's like,
I feel like everybody that tried to, he put them on their ass when they tried, though. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, but we all know Bud is a different guy. That's what's really putting it over the edge for me. Like with all his skills and everything, it's just the person that he is. Just like, in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. All right, so wait, let me ask you this though. Before I get to the next caller, the legacy portion is something that we're all paying attention to, and we all want to know. How does this fight affect their legacies, right? Like Canelo's legacy if he wins and Bud's legacy if he wins.
It's a boon for both of their legacy, but like Canelo has more to lose. And also, I see people looking at it like this is like supposed to be like get back for losing to Mayweather or something like that. If like he went against Bud, to kind of like rectify some mistakes that he made in his career, right? But he will get a boon if he wins because Terrence Crawford is still Terrence Crawford. Like most people who are just hearing about this that are casuals, they don't understand like how much bigger Canelo is or whatever. They just know Terrence Crawford is one of those guys. So Terrence Crawford is Kendrick Lamar, So it's just like, so if Canelo beat him, he get a boom, but then there's also like, oh, he's a smaller guy, yada, yada, yada. We'll hear a whole bunch of that. And like Terrence Crawford got like everything to win here. If he loses against Canelo, we're not going to like it, but we're not going to take nothing from him either. Right?
Okay.
But if he do beat Canelo, we're going to be in the streets about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on the ceiling. Like we gonna be in our living rooms going crazy. Like we're gonna love that. And it's just like we're gonna remember where we were when Bud beat Canelo. Right. So it's a good fight, like either way, and it's good for each fighter. You like the win matters to both. You know, losing doesn't look good for either of them, especially for Canelo.
Right. Okay. Well, Cyrus, I appreciate you pulling up, man, and gracing me with your thoughts, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
No problem.
All right. All right. Let me get Greg Hackett and then all facts, no opinions. My man Greggy Cash in the building. Yo, G, what's popping, man? You said I look like Abe Lincoln, nigga.
Yo, the chat on fire right now. They
yeah, chat is on fire. Niggas is killing niggas right now. You know how I go. This what makes a Sunday good, though. I love the chat, man.
Yeah, I came up so they could get their get back.
yeah. Oh, they was that G5? G5 was waiting to get you. G5 said he was waiting for you to come up, G.
Yeah, he had to take that tight ass hat off. But we working. Let's work.
All right, so look, man, talk to me, baby. We got this fight coming up. Exhibition, Mayweather, Tyson. A lot of people saying that they don't like it. A lot of people mad at it, saying it's hurting the sport. A lot of people like, nah, I want to see it. What's your opinion?
I think it's one of those things, man, that we wouldn't think about because of the size difference. But then with all this Jake Paul shit going on, why wouldn't they make Tyson and Mayweather? You know what I mean? And you know Mayweather missed the limelight. You know what I mean? So and Tyson gonna pull up for his bag. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's great. You know what I mean? They get to make their money and see this is two guys who put their work in. So it's not like, you know what I mean? It's just a guy coming out of nowhere who's an entertainer and he want to box all of a sudden. This is two world legends. I mean, two real legends. You know what I mean? And they about to get it in. We know it's not a real fight, but it's entertaining to watch. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. They say I look like Greg on Ozempic. Yeah, that's mad funny. I'm not even gonna lie. That's hilarious. Yo,
nigga's crazy.
Yeah, that's just mad funny. Hold up, all right, but let me ask you this though. With the Tyson Floyd shit, a lot of people came up here and said they feel like, I feel like that Floyd is just trying to spite Tank for, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tank doing his Jake Paul, Floyd trying to steal the limelight and do his fight. A lot of people said that to you today. Do you agree with that, or do you feel like Floyd just getting his money?
I mean, I can't really say I agree with it, but I can't say I disagree. And the reason I'm saying that is because Floyd, we know, I think without Tank, Floyd's still this guy. He's still this guy right here that's gonna get back in the ring, and you know what I'm saying, he gonna make his money. And like I said, he loved the limelight. But Tank, his relationship with Tank is a thing, and it do seem like every time Tank got something big jumping off, Floyd make a move. You know what I mean? It do seem like that, but I don't think it's that serious. But it could be true. You know what I mean? He might be trying to show Tank like I still got it. Like I can still get this money, and I ain't got to even work as hard. You know what I mean? But to me, honestly, I don't think it got nothing to do with Tank. I think it's just that I think it got more to do with Roy than to do Tank. You know what I mean?
Hold on, what you mean with Roy? Because I know obviously he don't like Roy, and Roy was saying a bunch of stuff with Mike. You feel like Floyd is just spiting Roy though at this point?
Yeah, because Roy was just going at him. You know what I mean? They was having a little back and forth, and Floyd jumped right on it with the petty shit, showed all the Roy's knockout losses. You know what I mean? Him getting knocked out of shit.
Yeah.
So then now it's like, all right, I'm gonna hit you again, but this time when I hit you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get some money with Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at that. All right, listen, man. They saying the biggest fight of the century. That's what Turkey Al-Sheikh is saying is happening next Saturday. Canelo Crawford. It's definitely one of those ones. I keep going back and forth personally, man. Like one day I feel like Bud, another day I'd be like, but damn, Canelo. I mean, how you see it, G? You one of the best at this breakdown shit. How you see it?
I mean, it's definitely 50-50 after watching the camps. But to be honest, a lot of people are saying Canelo's the bigger man, the bigger man. That's true as far as the careers. But in reality, they're the same size. You know what I'm saying? And there's no turning back once you get in the ring. You know what I mean? So I don't want to keep trying to look at it that way, because if Bud beat him, then there's no point in saying that. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, I think this is one of the best fights we've seen in a long time. It might be the best fight for the next 15, 20 years, because we haven't seen a move like this in a long time. You know what I'm saying? A guy jump like that from 54 up to 68 and fight the best guy at the weight
Yeah.
division and one of the best in boxing. I think Bud has done everything that he needed to do to prepare his body. You know what I mean? I think his boxing skills and abilities, all of that is up to par. I think the thing that we have to worry about is his body. Can he hold up the weight? Can he hold up to the punching? You know what I mean? Can he keep himself from being greedy? You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you strong, see, it's one thing to be in shape, but when you feel really strong, sometimes you could be greedy in there. You know what I mean? You might be going for the knockout. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like Bud could win it, but Bud got to be careful. Canelo, on the other hand, I feel like he got to be working with a different energy because when we watch Canelo over the past years, he been slowing down for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we know that when he get around like round 7 and 8, he got like a dry spell where he get tired in the ring a little bit. He slow down. He's going to have to find a way. If it goes the distance, he's going to have to find a way to stay motivated throughout the entire fight. You know what I'm saying? And stay on his toes. I really believe he can't sit in front of Bud the same way Bud can't sit in front of him. They both punchers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they like to say that knockouts have to do with the size of the person. Like, oh, just because he knocking out people at 26 don't mean he could do it at 35. What people don't understand is power is power. If a guy could be 126 pounds and you could be 250, if he hit you on the spot, on the right spot, you going out. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
he going to at least hurt you. So I don't like to look at it like that. I think Bud could hurt Canelo. I think he could outbox him, but then I think Canelo could overwhelm Bud. You know what I'm saying? It's a great fight though. It's a great fight.
Hold on. Can you tell me this though, Greg? Though they said ARF. Can you
Yeah.
tell me this though, G? Bud has been, putting on the muscle. They said like for over a year, right? The pictures just came out where he's looking a lot bigger than he's ever looked. He's got
Yeah.
muscles on. Pause. Um, does that like take away from the speed? Like, you're a fighter, you know what I'm saying? I only had a couple street fights. I don't know what it's like to have to make weight and do this
Mhm.
stuff. When you're doing that and you're bulking up like that, does it take away from your speed, or can he still, do you feel like because even with the muscles, he can still maintain the speed and agility and be the same?
He could maintain the speed, but the endurance of it. Can he keep the same speed up for the entire fight? You know what I'm saying? Because the weight start to weigh you down. The muscles weigh you down a little bit. And I think that's what he's gonna be going through. And I feel like with him being more muscular with the weight, I think trying to get the punches off is gonna be a little harder. You know what I mean? He gonna have to warm up real good in the back. Like he gonna have to do like a real workout to warm up because this is a new body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a new weight class. But I don't think the speed gonna change a whole lot. It does change, but because he's a naturally smaller guy, I don't think it's gonna change a whole lot.
Yo, salute to the legend. No Nito Donaire in the building. Yeah, no Nito. We definitely gonna smoke some cigars, my brother, for sure.
For
No
sure.
Nito Donaire, the legends in the building. Hold on, great. Let me ask you this though. The legacy part of it is a big thing, right? Everybody's talking like, what happens. I've made some comments that I think if Bud actually this, we might be talking top 5, top 10 ever. A lot of people didn't, disagreed. Where do you think the legacy portion of it is for both guys? If Bud wins and if Canelo wins?
I was thinking about that, man, and D1 was saying a lot of shit that was true, man. Like, it's a lot of guys in the game that have crazy wins and crazy amounts of wins, and people don't understand it or they don't care because it was before their time. And I understand that. I do get that. But I feel like D1 a little bit. It's kind of crazy to put a guy in the top 4 or top 3 and in this day and time with only 41 fights. You know what I'm saying? So
He said you look
hey,
like you invented
hey,
gumbo.
hey,
That's
that's the
mad.
best one. That was the best one.
Yeah, D1 took it.
Hey,
That is
hey, that was the
hilarious.
best one I seen about me, bro. That's
Yeah,
the best one. That one took it right there. That's some real shit.
yeah,
Hey yo,
yeah,
hey
D1
yo,
got it.
that's
That's mad funny, bro. I ain't
hey
gonna
yo,
lie.
that's a good ass joint right there. Hey yo,
Yeah.
but the legacy. Now here's why it's hard. Here's why it's hard not to put him up there because he always been the black sheep. He always been the guy that they counted out. You know what I'm saying? So he had a harder road than what people really realized. Then right when it was looking like it was heating up for him, everybody tried to put a dark cloud over his career because he wasn't fighting the glory guys of the division. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Earl Spence was fighting those guys. But then he got the Sean Porter fight, and then he got to fight Earl Spence, and he stopped Earl Spence. So it's like that washed all of that away. You know what I'm saying? And then the title at 54 with Madrimov was kind of like a still in my book. You know what I mean? Bud was clearly the better fighter. He was going to get the win regardless. Did he win the fight? Yeah, I believe he won that fight. But if he beat Canelo because of the magnitude Canelo has reached in his career, it's like you gotta put him up there high somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say at least the top 15 ever. I'm gonna say at least, and that's even, you know what I'm saying? That's even pushing it. But still, I gotta say the top 15 because that would make him, what would that make him?
That's three-time undisputed.
Three-time undisputed, five-time champion.
Five division. Yeah,
Five
different.
divisions. That's
Oh,
that's
crazy.
like that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. So I ain't gonna lie. I would put him at least in my top 15 all time. He a bad motherfucker. He is.
All right, what about Canelo though? Because a lot of people saying if Canelo wins, like it's a good win, but it don't necessarily make him, one of the greatest. Do you agree with that? Like, where does this put Canelo if Canelo wins?
I gotta give Canelo his credit too. Canelo already beat a bunch of guys. Canelo got 2 careers worth of guys that he beat on his record.
Absolutely. Best
I'm
active
saying,
resume in the sport today.
yeah, if you broke his record apart, you still got like damn near Hall of Fame on each side. And I ain't talking about from beginning to end. I'm just saying if you mix and match the names and then you split them up, that's a hell of a record. You know what I'm saying? Still.
Yeah.
So to beat Bud Crawford at his height, because Bud Crawford is getting better every fight. He's not. I don't think Bud Crawford ever had a prime. I'm saying that because he got better every fight. He got better every fight. He got better. The only time it looked like he took a step back was the Madrimov fight, and that was simply because he was trying to figure Madrimov out. But if we be real, Bud Crawford is a bad motherfucker. So if Canelo beat him, yeah, I'm giving Canelo that kind of credit too. I'm giving him that same credit. I ain't taking nothing away from him.
All right. So lastly, Greg, who you man? If you got $1,000, you got to put it on somebody. What's the pick?
If I got 1,000, I'm putting 250 on Bud. I'm putting 250 on Canelo, and I'm putting 500 on the draw.
That's a smart. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, I gotta break it up.
Yeah. All right. Yo, Greg, I appreciate you as always, my brother. We gotta do another breakdown soon.
You already know, gang.
All right. Later.
Get with you. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Greg looked like he invented gumbo. That was the funniest shit of the day. I ain't gonna lie. D1 might be the MVP of the chat just for that alone. That shit had me in tears, bro. D1 might be MVP of the chat. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get all facts, no opinions. Also, again, salute to the legend Nonito Donaire, man. Come on, man. It's not often Hall of Famers just pull up in the chat, man. Nonito Donaire. Nonito Donaire is in the chat. Let me get all facts, no opinions, and then Orthodox TV. All facts, no opinions. What's popping?
What up, Naji?
Yo, what's up, my good brother? How you living?
Chilling, man.
Man, there's a lot going on. Yeah, let's get to it. It's a lot going on. Matter of fact, before we get to Bud and Canelo, let's get to the Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather exhibition. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people saying they don't like it. What are your thoughts?
I like it, but it should have been Floyd and Roy. You did. It should have been Floyd and Roy, but between Tyson and Floyd, it's a little history there during the Las Vegas Hall of Fame situation when Tyson ran up on the stage. Act like he was throwing a punch and Floyd ain't flinch at all. Tyson did interviews saying that Floyd, is not like he's great, but he's not one of those. But it's a good fight for the sport. But in all honesty, I'm gonna keep it tall. I think he in conversation with Tank, trying to be in competition with Tank.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. So you feel like Floyd is just doing this because Tank did the Jake Paul, so he's trying to like one up him?
Yeah. That's what I think, and that's what I'm feeling. It's all about the Tank and Jake Paul situation, and I guess he thinking that if it's him and Tyson, they can break the internet or they can do better numbers than what Tank and Jake about to do.
What do you think? Who make what? Which one grosses the most? Like, which one's gonna be the bigger fight? Mike and Floyd, or Tank and Jake?
Tank and Jake. Tank and Jake gonna be the bigger fight. They gonna do the better numbers. I won't be surprised. You know, they break the Netflix record. I won't be surprised. You know, I won't be surprised.
I think they did 60 million. Jake and Mike did about 60 million. They said, "What viewers?"
That's good. That's good.
That's crazy.
That's good. And you see Mike Tyson making a post.
Everybody got Netflix. It's free, so it wasn't like pay-per-view. But you know what I'm saying? They said that's how many people tuned in though.
That's true. I mean, pay-per-view buys mean a lot, but Netflix just with viewers, that viewership 60 million, that's still great. But I got Tank and them. They gonna do some outrageous numbers. Tank and Jake gonna do some outrageous numbers.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's get to the one. They saying this is the biggest fight of the decade. That's what they saying. Turkey Al-Sheikh. You know, here we are. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. Oh, all facts, no opinions. What happened, bro? Cut out right when we was getting to it.
Now I'm still here. You hear me? I'm still here.
Pastrami Al-Sheikh is crazy. That was nasty work.
Now I'm still here.
Yo, all facts, no opinions.
Yo, I'm right here.
Damn, boy, cut out right as soon as we was about to get to the Bud Canelo. Greg looked like he invented gumbo is still mad funny. I ain't gonna lie. Let me just drop the link back in the chat for him. Bring him down. Let me get Orthodox TV up here. Orthodox TV.
Yeah.
My boy, what's up, man? What's good?
Chilling.
Yo, come on, talk to me, man. We got to get to it, man. We got, first of all, Floyd Money Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. How you feeling? Like, do you like the fight, or do you think it's like some bullshit?
Yeah, I think it's some bullshit. I don't think people gonna really care about it like that, for real.
Yeah, I feel like you was telling me you was supporting the Tank and Jake. You don't think it's the same kind of deal?
It is the same kind of deal, but you could tell with Floyd coming with it. But Floyd, like, I don't really think nobody give a fuck about Floyd no more, to be honest with you.
You think those days are over? Floyd,
that
the
shit's
Floyd
been over, bro. It's over, bro. It's time up. He's still trying to be like the biggest name in boxing, but it's a. How could you say it's not even a new era? It's like it's a new era, but it's a new era after a new era.
Oh, you mean like this? It's the young man's game. Like, it's the young man.
After Floyd got out of there, you had Earl, you had Tank, you had Bud, and all of them. Canelo. These niggas about to be out the game now. You feel me? So now we were.
So he like 2 eras under, basically.
Yeah, like it's over now. You feel me? We're not even worried about you no more. We worried about like Abdullah and Carmel, and you feel what I'm saying? That's the next generation. So that's what's coming up. Niggas ain't really checking for Floyd no more for like that. It's over.
Okay, so you don't think it's gonna do no numbers for real?
He should have did that Pacquiao rematch. That probably would have been bigger than this Mike Tyson shit. Especially after Mike Tyson just lost to Jake Paul. It ain't really like we just seen what Mike looked like. You feel me? We seen what Mike looked like. Cool. Nobody care about that.
He ain't look good at all.
Nah. Yeah. Nobody care about that.
Nah, that's a good point. Do you think, because a lot of people said they feel like Floyd just be hating on Tank, that's why he's doing this? Do you agree with that?
It could be, yeah. Because he might think he's gonna be stealing attention, but he really not.
All right, but who you think wins it though?
Who I think win?
Wait, no, hold on, my bad. You was about to say the thing with Floyd.
See, the thing with Floyd is like people growing up, people just wanted to box like Floyd. You feel me? But he never really like Mike Tyson, Tank. They got like the culture, bro. Like you feel me? Like niggas want
Floyd had the culture. Floyd had
but you ain't never seen nobody want to dress like Floyd, get haircuts like Floyd. Niggas wanted to box like Floyd, but niggas ain't getting tattoos like Floyd and getting the hair done like Floyd and trying to dress like him and all that shit. Niggas ain't on that.
You saying the was more? I mean, niggas went to get money like Floyd, but I see you trying to
Floyd
say like
dress game kind of ass though.
You said what?
Floyd dress game kind of ass.
Yeah, Floyd dressed like a mannequin. He got like like a Louis shirt with the Gucci hat with the. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like what the fuck he got on? Only person really want to be like Floyd or straight up and down is Devin Haney. That nigga sound like a 2K my player when he be doing the what you call it, interviews and shit.
Okay. All right. So hold up, man. Who you think wins that fight though? Floyd and Mike. Who wins?
I don't even know. I don't even know. Cause Floyd, because we don't even know what Floyd really looking like for real. You feel me? They both old. You seen what Tyson look like. All it takes is one from Tyson. It's a heavyweight fight, no, a welterweight, and not even a real welterweight. He a blown up welterweight, and I don't look shit like no Keith Thurman.
Nigga said, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of funny though. Nigga say like Keith Thurman. That's tight funny. Hold on. Let's get to the real fight. They saying that this is the fight of the decade.
Oh yeah,
Canelo
one
Crawford.
bro. Crawford and Canelo not the same size, bro. They is not the same size, bro.
They the same
Even
height.
when
They
you,
the
when
same
you
height.
see the, nah, he taller than Canelo, but we talking about the weight and the way that they structured. Like when you look at them head to head, when they face to face, you can see Canelo so thick that his fucking shoulders is like, you feel me? Like he kind of like, I can't say he towering over him because he's shorter, but he compact. So he's like, Terrence Crawford could be standing in front of him, but he's so slim and slender. This nigga Canelo is way bigger than him. You feel me?
Hold on, what about now though, nigga? You see that picture?
Still bigger than
Crawford.
him.
Crawford got the muscles now.
That's
What you
cool.
think
That's
about
cool. But he had to bulk up though. You know, we talking about he look like that now, but we talking about fight night when Canelo rehydrate. Who gonna be bigger? Remember, Cotto was fighting at 54 for a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
For Canelo. And you could definitely see that Canelo was clearly bigger than Miguel Cotto. And you could tell when he hit him. You could see how it was when he hit him. That's how it's gonna be. I mean, skill set, it could be a 50-50 matchup skill set because they both got skills. But at the same time, Canelo definitely fought way better competition. And on top of that, Canelo, he showed you his versatility because the first Triple G fight, he was coming to box. Second Triple G fight, he came and walked his ass down.
That's a good point.
And that's against a high caliber for like Triple G. It's not nobody that flew out of fucking Ferrari. You know what I mean? So
you think Canelo got this then? Canelo win.
Yeah, I got Canelo winning. His weight classes for a reason, but the whole if they was the same size, he got more skills. I don't believe that shit. I think that's some bullshit. I think skill set it might be 50-50.
Oh, you think it's 50-50 skills? Like Canelo and Crawford got the same skill level?
Yes.
Nah, come on, man. Crawford got more skills, man.
No, he don't. He ain't even seen that. He ain't even fight. Who we fight? No, because Terrence Crawford, what can he do with that Arizlan Lara?
You said what can he do that Arizlan Lara can't?
What can he do? No, what can he do to an Arizlan Lara?
I think he could walk him down for real. Especially the old Arizlan Lara now. This old Lara now too. So I think
he putting shit out. He been putting shit out.
He is though with that left.
He been putting shit
I'm
out.
saying is like I just think one is Bud got definitely more power than Lara, but two I feel like
I don't know.
Nah, come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bro, one fighting is 47 pounders and 40 pounders and 35 pounders with 26 pounders at 35. This man
he
fighting.
stopped everybody at 47. Every single person.
But you think Earl Spence can move up to 60 and go fuck with Lara? What happened to him? The same shit that's happened to Tanny.
That's a bad style matchup though.
Weight classes for a reason. And Lara, I mean, I know Earl is beating on the Charlos, but the Charlos don't want that shit with Lara. He been whooping their ass.
Okay. Hold up. So let me ask you this though. What's up with the legacy part of it? We saying, if Bud does win, where does that put his legacy? Are you
That's
talking?
another thing that's cooking me too, bro. I'm sorry to say this, but they say Canelo slowing down. He don't look the same, but if Bud beat him, so they try to say he way more skilled than Canelo, and Canelo slowing down, but if Bud beat him, he top 3. But how is that? If this man, if y'all not even giving him credit, saying he ain't even all that skilled, and he this and he that, but y'all trying to say they're the same size?
Nah, I think Canelo's bigger than him though. I agree. They're the same height. They're the same height, not the same size. But I agree with you. Yeah. Hold up, but where do you put it though? If Canelo, if Crawford wins, where do you put his legacy?
Probably like top 20, top 15. A lot of great fighters, bro. I mean, it's hard to say because there's definitely a lot of great fighters.
A lot. All right, but what about if Canelo wins? Where do you put his legacy?
I don't really think this do nothing for him for real.
Come on, you can't do that, man. Come
I
on,
really don't think
Crawford.
they do nothing for him.
Crawford's still one of them niggas, man. If he beat him,
Yeah,
that's
this
a
is.
notch.
But I mean, you beating somebody, he's moving up. He been active for a year. He got a lot of hype behind him. I understand that. So you just derail a hype train. But at the same time, Canelo been doing this. He been moving up weight classes. Been beating bigger fighters. He been fighting the best. So what do this really do for him? The Benavidez fight would have been better for him. Now that would have put him somewhere else. You know what I mean?
He not gonna beat Benavidez though. Benavidez would beat him up.
I don't know about that.
I'm standing on that.
I
Benavidez
don't
would
know
beat
about that. Due
Canelo
to the
up.
fact that when you look at the styles that gave Canelo trouble, it was people that got feet and people that could box. Benavidez gonna give up his height and try to walk Canelo down.
He
Canelo
ain't never
still
fought no style like Benavidez though. He never fought nobody like that.
He's a regular. He's a Mexican. He's just a tall ass Mexican. Benavidez
Hell
reminds
no.
me of Antonio Margarito on Everything I Love.
Hell no. One,
Everything.
Benavidez got speed. He got counter shots. He got a jab. Margarito just walked down with reckless pressure. He don't got no skills. Benavidez got skills too, bro. He ain't just a regular Mexican without no
He gonna get
skills.
that height up, bro. I'm trying to tell you, gonna get that height up. And we gotta see how you gonna take them body shots from Canelo.
So why you think he ain't fight Benavidez though?
The money. Turkey should have put the money up. Whatever money you put up for Canelo to fight Crawford, you should have put the money up for Canelo to fight Benavidez, but instead you put it up for what you wanted to see. Now everybody keeps saying he making the best fights in boxing. I don't think that, because you don't have Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, and Devin Haney all on the same card, and none of them was fighting each other. None of them was fighting each other. Now you got Canelo and you got Terrence Crawford, but you could have made, and then you talk this shit about Boots. You could have made Boots and Terrence Crawford happen, and then you could have made motherfucker Benavidez fight Canelo. But because you got the money, you say you got the money, but instead you put this bullshit on.
Okay, all right, you're Orthodox. I appreciate you pulling up, my boy.
You all right?
All right, later. Yo, I go. Niggas say he look like Bulbasaur. What? Yo, the chat is cooking today, man. Yo, y'all niggas is funny, bro. I don't know who might be the MVP. It's either Tycho TV or D1 is the MVP. Let me see in the chat. Y'all know every MVP of the chat, I send $25, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get some lunch on Cigar Talk. That's what keeps this chat popping, keep it rolling. Who won today? Tycho or D1? Who won? Tycho or D1? Let me see in the chat. D1 said that Greg invented gumbo. That got it. Like, that shit is hilarious. But Tycho been cooking today too. He said nigga look like Bulbasaur. Yeah, Tycho been flaming. It's looking like Tycho. Yeah, it's looking like Tycho. Yeah, Cyrus, get active in the chat, man. Whoever wins the chat, I sent $25. Lulu won. Who else won? I think, did John Pyram, did you win one time? I forget. But I sent $25, man. Every chat, every Sunday. Uh-oh, D1. Uh-oh, JoJo says D1. Damien saying D1. Oh, it's looking like D1. Yeah, that gumbo was top tier. Ozempic Greg Hackett was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Who said that? Damien, was that you? That was crazy. Yeah, D1. Yeah, it might be D1, bro. Yeah, it might be. I'm not gonna lie. Tycho was cooking too. Tycho was cooking too. But Greg Hackett invented gumbo is like, nigga, what? Bro, what? Nah, Greg was definitely cooking too. But Greg won one of these times. I think you can't win twice in a month, though. The Ozempic, yeah, Jay, that was funny. That was a good one. All right, I think D1 got it today, y'all. Tycho, yo, listen, I got to do a poll. We got to see, man. Hold on, let's poll. Could I add a poll in here to this shit? Let me see. Let's do a poll real quick before we get up out of here. I know it's football going on. Yo, how y'all do the poll, man? I think I could do a poll in here. Let me see. How do you do the poll, bruh? I got to get a poll real quick before we get up out of here. I got to get a poll because I need to see who won. Hold on, let me do that. Let me see. Hold on. How to make a poll. Yeah, I don't even know how to do this shit, bro. Use the live poll plugin. I don't think I got the plugins. Damn. Yeah, the poll is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Football over boxing? Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. A poll before you get out of here. Yeah, a poll before you get out of here is nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy work. Yeah, nah, I got to give it to D1 because D1 also came up here too and clicked the link. So I got to give it to D1, but that was close, man. Tyco TV, you was definitely second place. Matter of fact, yeah, both of y'all, man, send a cash app. Put the cash app in it. Put the cash app in, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know. I might have to switch the days. Yo, put your D1, drop your cash app. Tyco, drop your cash app. Drop the cash app, bro. Drop the cash app, bro. Yeah, no Shmulio today, man. I ain't drink no. Nah, D1, drop the cash app, bro. I gotta give it to the I'm throwing 25. Today, y'all both won. 25-25. Yo, D1 and Tyco, drop the cash apps. Yeah, OG Vic, talk to him, OG. Talk to him, OG. No Shmulio is insane. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I don't see no cash apps, man. Tyco and D1, drop the cash apps, bro. MVP of the chat. Every week, whoever's MVP of the chat, you engaging, you either dropping some knowledge, you dropping some jokes, you doing, you know what I'm saying? You making the chat lit. I sent $25, bro. Let me send it right now. Oh, there go Tyco. Hold on, Tyco TV. Let me send it to Tyco TV right now. Tyco TV. Send them right now. Cash app. Drop the cash app. I show appreciation to my people, man. Y'all show me love, I show love back. Y'all show me love, I show love back. Sir Skillo. Is that you? Sir Skillo? Sir Skillo? All right. Boom. Boom. All right, I sent it out. Tyco, I sent it out. Yo, D1, send yours, bro. Send your cash app, D1. Send the cash app, D1. Only boxing podcaster I know that's not asking for donations. Yo, listen, man, I keep it 100, bro. I don't need y'all donations. It's good. I accept it. Don't be clear. Be clear. I'm thankful and I'm grateful because I put up my own money. But at the end of the day, man, this chat is for us. Y'all show me love, I show you love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show me love, I show you love. That's how we do it. What's up, bro? Hi. Y'all done? I was about to come downstairs. About to end the chat right now. Hi, chat. Tyco TV. Oh, hold up. Hold on, my boo want to say hi because y'all be thinking I got a fake girl. Y'all call her Alexa. Hi, y'all. Come in. You're not in the camera. Come right here. What's up? Talk to the chat. What you want me to say? All right, who's gonna win this week? Canelo or Crawford? I got Crawford. How? By decision. Oh, okay. She said Crawford by decision. She said Crawford by decision, man. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Crawford by decision. That's where we going. John Parham, Naji be selective reading. I can only go off what I see, man. Man, they said Alexa voice is changing. They said, bro, that's your little sister. All right. Naj started blushing. He switched the settings. We stopped the cap. Damn. All right. Yeah, man. Yo, Tyco, thank you for pulling up, man, and keeping the chat lit. Yo, D1, Send your cash app, bro. I got lunch on me, man. Send your cash app. Just DM me on Twitter, D1. All right. Yo, listen, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna do a poll because I know it's Sunday. A lot of y'all lame ass motherfuckers want to watch football when you should be only watching boxing. That's what you should be doing. But, you know, I make accommodations for my people. So I'm gonna figure it out, man. Let's get a good day just so we can make sure that we all here. Oh, here go D1's cash app. Let me send it to D1 before we get up out of here. So y'all know I'm not capping, bro. Cigar Talk give back to his people, man. Cigar Talk give back to the people, man. We don't just take. You know what I'm saying? We don't just take on Cigar Talk, man. We give back to the people. Lunch on me, man. D1 and Tycho. Boom. All right, yo, D1, I just sent it through. Naji got 175,000 and don't know how to do a poll. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, bro. I got to figure that out. I'll get it together next time. I'm trying to catch Bumgardner at Sprouts or Whole Foods. Wish your boy luck. I'm going grocery shopping. Yeah, salute, man. I hope you find her. You better pull up, nigga. You better pull up. Don't be scared. She might left hook you if your game ain't tight. All right, y'all. We out of here, man. I appreciate it. Thank everybody for coming. Thank y'all for supporting me. I got some really good interviews on the way. Keep rocking with me as I rock with y'all, man. Cigar Talk. We out of here.